Welcome to My Long Island TV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. My Long Island TV starts now.
Coast Guard approved corn. This is my office. That's my boat called Glory. It's the only solar-powered electric boat certified by the United States Coast Guard anywhere in the United States of America. Now that's a mouthful, but I'm very proud of it. The boat was built by the Elko Electric Launch Company, which has a very old and prestigious history in the United States. The original of this boat was built in 1893 for the Columbian Exposition in Chicago. Then Elko went on to build electric boats up through the 1920s, and then stopped because the battery technology was not up to snuff and they couldn't compete with the internal combustion engine. During World War II, of course, Elko built many patrol boats and minesweepers. The most famous PT boat they built was PT 109, which was driven by John Fitzgerald Kennedy, who later became our president. At the time we bought it, gas was $1.25 a gallon on the dock, and when we brought it here, everybody said, an electric boat, why do you need that? Gas is so cheap. Now gas is closer to $5 a gallon on the dock, and we still charge $5 for children under 12, which is about the same price that you could get a latte frappe cappuccino in this village. So the fact that we went electric turned out to be a very good economic decision and a very good environmental decision. In 2007, Bobby Jester, who was a high school science teacher in Riverhead High School, his students decided that they wanted to find a business on the east end of Long Island that they could make totally green. And we put up solar panels on the roof that's overhead, and we completely went off the grid. With the use of our Sunny Boy inverter, we could find out exactly how much carbon dioxide we have not put into the atmosphere since 2007. And it's something like 637,000 pounds of carbon dioxide we have not put into the atmosphere. In the scale of things, that's very tiny. In the scale of things in my life, it's very momentous. So I describe Glory as sailing without the work. We don't have sheets, we don't have halyards, and the Coast Guard allows me, because I have a 200-ton merchant marine license, to operate the boat pretty much on my own, whereas on a sailing boat, I would need crew. In 16 years of operation, we've never lost power. After 11 years, I had to replace my first set of batteries. I would say that the system is not only foolproof, it's almost unbelievable that everybody that's on the water is not using this same system. My partner, Meg Bennett, and I, and Andrew Rossum, started a non-for-profit educational foundation called Glory Going Green. We raise money to run school programs for the 4th and 5th graders of the Greenport Elementary School. We make up little storybooks for the children, and we have them create their own stories about what's going on the bay. Anything from mermaids to haunted ships to birds that they see, anything that stimulates their imagination. Peconic Bay is, I'm sure you all know, is a very valuable tidal estuary. It's the breeding ground for oysters and clams and all kinds of fish, and it's absolutely essential that we keep it as clean as possible, not only for this generation, but for the generations that follow.